Hello everyone and welcome to my lady shed. Normally men have their sheds, but I have my shed too. Actually, it's the garage of our holiday home in Mallorca. It's to escape the rest of the house and Piero and whatever. Okay. Haven't been around lately. It's not because I haven't had any good ideas, but I just didn't get the chance to make any videos. But today is our cleaning up day because we are leaving the island, and so I need to take this and that with me, and of course I need to take this yummy salami with me. The reason is that we're going to take this with us. We'll be in lockdown for 10 days, so we need something nice to eat to cheer us up. So how do I transport this salami with me? Normally you would use aluminium foil or plastic bags or this cling film stuff. No, not me. I'm going to use my homemade waxed cloths. So all I do, I wrap my salami in my cloth. There you go. So it's all in there, all wrapped up. My clothes will not smell of salami, and I can just put it in my suitcase, and when I get home I can take it out or put it straight in the fridge with the wax cloth. Now, wax cloths, you can also use them like if you have like leftovers or any other kind of food. You just pop them in a bowl, depending on how much you've got left over or how big your wax cloths are. I mean, I made this size, so it's just right to pop over this porcelain bowl. That's the wrong way around. There we go. So I'll just pop this over here. And because of the wax and the cloth, you can really sort of work it out on there. And then you can put that in the fridge. And in a couple of days' time, you can take your leftovers out and reheat them. And then you will just remove the wax cloth again, wipe it down with a damp cloth, and reuse. So no waste. Now, how do you make, or where do you get these wax cloths from? Well, obviously you can buy them, but it's much more fun to make them yourself because you can choose your size, your pattern, whatever. So all you need is a piece of cotton, cut to the size that you like. The best is to cut them with a zigzag scissor. I didn't have one here on Mallorca, so I just cut them with a normal scissor. Doesn't matter. Then you need obviously an ironing board with an iron set on medium heat. Then you put some baking paper on your ironing board, your piece of cloth upside down like that. I'll probably show you. There you go. So I put that on here, and then you need the wax. I always use beeswax, obviously. So I'll just put my beeswax on here. Sometimes you can also add a bit of almond oil or something like that just to make them a little bit more elastic. So I'll not put too much on there because it's better to work with less. Otherwise you get a big mess of wax going all over your ironing board, and we don't want that, do we? Because that's going to be a hell of a job cleaning it. So I'll not put too much on there, just a few. There we go. That's it. And maybe another one here. Okay. And then I will use another sheet of baking paper. And without damp, just place the iron on the baking paper. And you might be able to see how the wax is melting. And just work now the melted wax into your cotton cloth underneath, using nice slow movements, melting the wax as you go and working the melted wax, which is now really like oily. Just work it in there. Can't talk anymore. So here we go. I will show you in a minute how it's going to look. There's another one here, and you can really sort of like see how it's the oil, the wax is starting to be runny, looking like oil. So now I'll just remove this. Oh, here. Oh, okay. Now I'll just remove this to show you. First layer. Now you can see that I still have some patches here that have not been soaked with wax. Don't worry, just add another few little bits of wax here, one here, one here, and one here, one here, one here. There we go. It's better to do it this way, like I said, otherwise you're going to have a hell of a mess, and we don't want that. Okay, yep. Otherwise I'll be to blame. Okay, I'll just give it another go here. Make sure everything is covered. Okay, now all you have to do now is remove the cloth from the ironing board or from the baking paper and leave it to set, to cool down. Okay, I think I've done most of it. Still a little bit here. Okay, but don't worry if it's just still a little bit, some small patches aren't covered. Okay, there we go. So it's very hot now. So this is now soaked with wax. Still very sort of fragile, so I'll put it back on here. Let it dry, let it cool down, and then abracadabra, here's your new wax cloth. No more aluminium foil. So I hope you enjoyed my tip. I'll be thinking of some new tips during my mini lockdown, and I'll see you around. Stay safe and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.